Steel, and steel is going to be long. How am I doing on time? I'm doing okay. Yeah, should be fine. Should be fine to get through all this. So 6 groups of steel, don't forget, and a lot of teams to go through. I need to get this ready as well. But there are a couple of games that probably haven't been played. There's at least one that hasn't been played that I know of, but we'll see what's what. Right. So of course we'll start off our steel with our steel A, and we have yeah. I'm gonna this is where I'm gonna run out of my understanding of who's who, because you know a lot of you guys are new, and I mean no offense to you at all, but I don't know you, so I don't know your names. I do know that Titans Are Best changed his name specifically for me. That wasn't necessary, but thank you. And I know that part-time is not the same as somebody else who keeps getting credited as part-time, but I actually did write down notes when I think about it, so let's have a look. I wrote down notes. Let's see what we got. So, in terms of coach, I don't think there's actually any... there's Lego. This is Lego. Titans Are Best, Titans Are Best. Ravenhawk is Ravenhawk. Who else don't I know? I know everybody else in this group, so there we go. That's it. So yes, just Lego. That's the only change here. And let's see what happened then. I have no chance of remembering who's who in steel. It's just it's purely exposure to teams. I'll probably get into it in the 3rd or 4th week, but I just can't remember who's who. So we'll just go through it. Comedy Mega Dicing, the Amazon team led by, I believe, Augmented Beard. Nothing really interesting happened, but a line woman got man of the match. And Carlito's Way, Lizard team. I'm not even going to try and remember who the coach is. We have one deaf on the team, and Mazda of the Sun got MVP. We'll see who the coaches are when we get to the teams, so don't worry about that so much. But if I can't remember you, I mean no offense. 15 on the Amazon team, and 7 on the Lizard team. There's that first one. Stone the Crow, who I think is Ravenhawk, because I just looked at it. I think so. Could be wrong. 1 pass from this team, and Otto Crow, catcher, got MVP and leveled up, which is cool. Dangerous Delights, nope. Don't remember who that is. 1 pass, I like them, whoever it is. And Rotter Hakal, I don't know, it depends what language it is. He got MVP as well. In terms of SPP, whoa, a lot on Stone of the Crow. Okay, so that's 10, 16, 17, and 11 for the Nurgle team here. And Karen Carr Corsairs, I know that's Lego, just because of the way that his pattern with teams goes. 2 passes on his side, and Witch Elf got man of the match, which is always what you want, or woman of the match, player of the match, whatever. And Hasselana. And the Royd boys. Nope. 1 pass, 1 def, unfortunately, but Gorfang the Blitzer, no, Gorkfak the Blitzer got man of the match. Gorkfak, what a name. 8 for the Orcs, and we got, oh, what's this? 13, 14, 15 for the Dark Elves. And then, I forgot to check how to say this, but Opidiophobia, Fear of Snakes, which is Titans Are Best. I remember you because you wrote to me directly. 1 def, 2 passes, and Nuke 'em All, which is quite a timely name for a player. The Blitzer got MVP, and definitely not Frogs. Pretty sure that's Nibanon. 1 def on this team, and a very non-Kislevite named Adalotus Brevunin got a man of the match, Lino. And we got 15, 11, 18 on the High Elf team, and 11, 17, 19 on the Kislev team. So that's what happened there. There's a lot of Kislev in steel. So who did I forget? I forgot part-time. Apologies. I forgot Rylock. Wow, that's surprising. Sorry. Ah, and I mixed up Ravenhawk and Point Blank. Sorry, Point Blank is the humans, Ravenhawk is the lizards. So I actually forgot Ravenhawk. So there we go. That's what happened there. So let's start off with We Will Enslave You, Corond Car Corsairs, led by Lego. Where's your team? Your team is here. Just that one level up on the Witch Elf. She picked up Block. Otherwise, this team is looking pretty much the same. I think they bought an Apothecary. Don't think that was here before. And nobody else is close to leveling, so pretty much all the SPP went to Witch Elf, which is kind of what you want, to be honest. Though some of it went to Lineman as well when you went on the Blitzers, so that kind of sucks, I guess. But yeah, Witch Elf got most of it. That's a good start to this Dark Elf team. And who are they playing? They were playing the Raid Boys. Where are they? There they are. Part-times Orcs. Part-times Orcs, yeah. And just a death on this team. It was a Black Orc as well. That's a tough start. So we lost a Black Orc, which is really bad. Axar Break Ribs, the Black Orc, died. We have a Blitzer who's close to leveling. Nothing else really worth mentioning. There's a Blitzer who's a score away as well. Can afford Apothecary, probably the right choice. Save. Don't worry so much about the Black Orc for now, but get the Apothecary so you don't have to go into a Death Spiral, which can be really bad for a team like Orcs. It basically ruins their entire chances. So Apothecary is probably a sensible buy this stage. Deal with a loner for a couple of games. 80,000 will come pretty quickly, so yeah, probably want the Apothecary. Then we've got Titan's Best and his Arpediophobia, Fear of Snakes. The only rational position is to nuke him, and nuke him was the only level up, I think. And he picked up Tackle. And Hawk, I believe, was an MNG, but let's have a look. Oh no, he was a Niggle. Oh, Hawk was a Niggle, and there was also a dead lineman, Snake Eagle. So, oh, you replaced the Lino. Yeah, probably should have gone Apothecary as well, but never mind. So, tackle on the Blitzer. That's our one level up. And Tackle is a bit of a weird choice, actually, considering the group that you're in. But maybe you're facing one of the Elf teams next. Might make sense depending on your next opponent. But yeah, it's a lot of or Amazons, actually. It's good for the Amazons. Okay, no, it's not a bad choice, actually. I forgot about the Amazons. And you were playing against definitely not Frogs. Where are they? There they are. Nibbanon's Kislev. No team motto, dead player. Who died? Heketova the Catcher died, so he lost the Catcher, which is rough start for Kislev. Oh, that's a tough choice actually whether you go Apothecary or not, but you probably go Apothecary, to be fair. And we had an injury MNG on Atalopos, this guy. Zetekiev. Okay. I don't know. These names are a bit weird to me, but okay. And Sudakris Klarkov got a level up. There he is. He got Wrestle. So Wrestle Lineman. That's our only level up. And Kroxy Gordovich. I love it. Kermitov. Okay. I'm kind of getting the idea now. Kermitovsky. Okay. Yeah, I got it. We've gone Welsh for some reason. Okay. Anyway, let's stop thinking about that. So that's what happened on Nibbanon's team. That one Wrestle Lino. And then Rylock and his Dangerous Delights. Worth it? I don't know. How did your first game go? Your first game went pretty well, I think, so probably worth it, to be honest. Where are they? There they are. Ah, I don't have notes on this game. Right, this game was played today, probably, or I missed it anyway. So we got an injury on a Rotter, Loot Fisk. He's picked up miss next game, and we got plus movement on a Rotter, which is expensive, but don't necessarily blame it. And we're one away from leveling on this Rotter as well. So it's not the ideal. Yeah, it's not ideal with everything going to Rotters, but it's a start. Not really where you want your points going, to be honest, though. And who do they play against? They play against Stone the Crow, the human team. And there was a level up on the Catcher, so there's a leap, but it's probably a block. Or maybe something like Sidestep, but probably a block. No injuries, and We actually got some SPP on the Ogre, which is always good. SPP on a Blitzer, SPP on a Thrower. Not so bad, not so bad in terms of development in Game 1 here. I had no notes on this matchup, so sorry Point Blank and Rylock. I didn't check it beforehand. And then last one we got Comedy Mega Dicing and Carlito's Way, yeah? So apparently nothing happened on the Amazon team. Let's have a quick look though. Yep. Got 90 gold. We can get an extra player if we want to. Pick up another catcher, pick up a thrower maybe, or if we're just going for all line women, then that makes sense too. We actually got 2 with 5 SPP, 2 almost ready to level up. Catcher is 1 touchdown away from leveling, and 2 SPP on a line woman as well. In terms of Carlito's Way, I forgot to mention, I actually love this film, by the way. I forgot to mention that when I first saw this team. Look it up, look it good, kill him just like you should, yay. Somebody died on this team, I remember that much. Where are they? Carlito's Way, there they are. Yeah, Garklon Quats the Skink died, and Gok, I think also a skink, got minus strength. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. So 2 skinks died, essentially. No gold, where'd the gold go? I was confused by this last time, I remember that much. I don't understand where the gold went, but there we go. So yes, maybe there was a Saurus that died as well? I don't know, hard to say. Maybe there was a Saurus and 2 skinks that disappeared and he replaced the Saurus? That's the only thing I can imagine happening with no gold. I don't know, this one's confusing me, but yeah, something happened to Ravenhawk's team. And was that everybody? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, right, so next week's matchup, we got the Lizards. Let's try and remember people now. Ravenhawk's Lizards take on Point Blank's Humans, Stone the Crow. Comedy Mega Dicing, the Amazons, and Augmented Beards take on Current Car Corsairs, which is Lego's Dark Elves. Dangerous Delights, which is Rylock's Nurgle, take on Pediophobia, Titans Are Best and his High Elves. The Void Boys... no. Part-time, sorry, Part-time. Part-time's Orcs take on Definitely Not Frogs, Nibnong's Kislev. I almost remembered all of you. Oof, okay. Hopefully next week it'll be a bit easier. And that's it for Steel A. Yeah, I'm not going to bother looking at the table. There's no point in the beginning of Steel. So, in terms of games, we had ICBBL Fly High Monkeys, which I believe also Kislev, took on Hobgob Mob, which are a Chaos Dwarf team. Ah, no, the High Elves, sorry. Fly High Monkeys are High Elves, of course, yes. And Chaos Dwarfs, like I said. So, 3 passes. Yay. First match, 3 passes. That's some bold Blood Bowl. I love it. Bull Centaur and Lineman get man of the match. That's pretty cool. So we got 11 on Fly High Monkeys, and we got 8 on Hobgob Mob. Let's do a league against Amarons. Amarons is Sauron, I'm sure about that much. Let's do a league as Bretonnians, yes, okay. So 1 death for the Bretonnians, oh dear. 1 expulsion for the Sauron, or the Amarons, and a pass as well, actually. Pass is good. So Blitzer got man of the match, and Lino got man of the match, which is not what you want. And then we got 15. Wow. Jesus, how do you get 10 SPP in one game? That's impressive. 15 for Let's Do a League, the Bretonnians, and 8 for Amarons, the Amazons. Speednuts, the Dwarfs? I think they're dwarfs for some reason. And Malice in Wonderland, the Dark Elves of Undo. I remember that one. Yeah, they are dwarfs. I don't know how I remember they're dwarfs, but they're dwarfs. So there was a death and some fouling on Speednuts. Was there a death roller in this team? I think there was a death roller in this team. That's probably why I remember them. And Malice in Murderland, nothing exciting. So Blitzer, Righty got man of the match, and Wendigo the Blitzer got man of the match. That's some good man of the match work for these 2 teams. 7 SPP for the Dwarfs, and 12 SPP for the Dark Elves. And then last one, Heralds of the Grief Time, I believe a Chaos, and Brittle Bones. I want to say Khemri. No. necromantic or undead. I don't remember, one of them, but they are chaos. So Heralds of the Grief Time, 1 expulsion, there was some fouling. 1 death, there was some dying in the undead or necromantic team. I'll find out what they are in a minute. So Ghoul got MVP, which is what you kind of want on both teams to be fair, and Beastman got MVP, which is not what you want, but it's bearable, because every piece in the Chaos team is useful. Just that 5 SPP for Brittle Bones, and then 17 for Heralds of the Grief Time. Let's have a look at who's who then. Thunder, Undead, Brittle Bones, there we go. Undo got that right, Sauron got that right. Hype261, I think you have a different name. I might be wrong though. Oops. Where are they? ICBBL High Fly Monkeys. Yes, James Denny. That's your name in Discord apparently. Yabkul is Yabkul and his Let's Do a League. Miggledy Higgins has a different name for certain. That's the El Sabernerde. El Sabernerd. Yeah, with his dwarf team. Magnus is Magnus, and Jurassic Park, I believe, is Jurassic Park in Discord as well. Yes, he is. Okay. And Thunder is Thunder, right? Thunder is Thunder, yeah. Okay. So, Thunder's Brittle Bones. They are an undead team that got... What happened to this team? Only 1 piece died, and it looks like half the team is missing. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Where are they? Brittle Bones. There we are. So yeah, we had a pretty tough start. I see. So Nefene the Elder, the mummy, actually died. The mummy just straight up died. The White, who I believe was Helmet the Demon Hunter, got minus movement. Not sure you needed to fire him, to be honest, but he's been fired. And Pebble Crawler, the Ghoul, got a niggle, and he's been fired as well. Yikes. That's a rough start for Thunder. That's all I got. That's a rough start for Thunder. Ouch. And Cranium Ravager is 1 point away from leveling at least. So, you know, cute Ghoul got MVP at least. Unlucky start. And you were playing against Herald of the Grief Time, and Dancer Among Death got a level up. So where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Why can't I see them? There they are. Magnus's team. Magnus putting teams out of commission. How dare you? So we got a block on a Beastman. We got safe as our opening skill. And we also have a Chaos Warrior who's 1 point away from leveling up. So he must have got the touchdown and the kill, because this guy got man of the match. So there we go. Not a kill, an injury. Yeah, okay. It's pretty good SPP all round for Chaos there. So Undo's Malice in Murderland. We're all mad down here. We had minus movement on a lineman, and we picked up tackle on a blitzer. Oh yeah, this weird team with the assassin. Okay. Yeah, this team is kind of fun. And I think he bought the Apothecary, because I don't think he had that last time. So there's that. Nothing else really to say about that team. And who did he play against? He played against Speednuts, the Dwarfs. Somebody died on the Dwarf team. There's a dead runner. And the runner was called Usain. Usain the runner died. Bolt is still here. So, you know. There we go. Blitzer is 1 point away from leveling. He's the man of the match, obviously. And Longbeard picked up 2, so a bit of a slow game for the Dwarfs, it looks like. And this team doesn't have a death roll. I don't know why I thought it did, but it doesn't. Lefty, righty, smash, punch, blocky, jockey, hockey, mocky, locky. There we go. And then we go on to Amaron's. Sauron's Amazon team. Where are they? There they are. Nothing happened apparently, so let's have a look. Yeah, nothing happened. We got a Blitz who's 1 away from leveling, the MVP, and just 1 SPP on a Lion Woman, 2 SPP on a Blitzer. Nothing exciting here. I think they also bought the Apothecary because they started with 4 team rerolls, maybe. Maybe. I don't think this team had an apothecary when they started. Or maybe they bought a team reroll. Hard to say. And they played against Let's Do a League, the Bretonian team led by Jebkel. First time. So this guy's a new coach, I guess. And what happened here then? So there was a death, first of all. A blocker died. That's a... Was it a blocker or a blitzer? I guess it was a blocker, because it looks like he's replaced it. Probably should have gone for a apothecary before replacing, but okay. So Tybalt, the lioness, the blocker, died. But I would have thought that... No, it could have been a blocker. So I don't really understand what... Did he start with 3 blitzers? It's possible. And Clotaire de Baston, he got a level up, and he's picked up sure hands. So we've gone for somebody who is safe with the ball, which is relatively sensible. There's a lino who's pretty close to leveling, obviously, and yeah, getting 10 on this blitzer, very impressive. I'll give you that. That was really good. But you might miss that apothecary, unfortunately, because Bretonians tend to die a lot, or at least get broken, and you don't really want them to. And who's left? Fly High Monkeys and Hobgob Mob, yeah? Yeah, I believe so. So let's have a look at Hype's Fly High Monkeys, the High Elf team. What happened to this team? Nothing, apparently. Okay, so we got 1 lineman, 1 away, not so bad. We got a thrower who's a touchdown away, and a blitzer who's a touchdown away, so not too bad in terms of distribution of SPP here. Could have been much worse. Picked up the apothecary, that's always good. Yeah, it's not a bad start for High Elves. Obviously you want to level up in your first game, generally speaking, but overall, not so bad. And Hobgob Mob, Jurassic Park. Beware the Hobgob Mob. And we got nothing here as well. So, Bull Centaur is 1 away from leveling, which is great, obviously. Other Bull Centaur is 1 touchdown away from leveling, which is also great. And that's it. So, if you're going to only have 8 SPP, it's good that it's all on the Bull Centaurs, actually. So, not too bad. And it looks like they bought the apothecary as well. So, there we go. Buying apothecary, of course, is a pretty standard first choice. Right, let's see if I can remember everybody now. So, who am I going to forget? I'm going to forget Hype, I'm going to forget Jabcool, I'm going to forget Thunder, or I'm going to forget Miggledy Higgins. I'm going to forget one of you. Or Jurassic Park, but let's try it. So, next week, who's playing who? Hobgob Mob, Jurassic Park's Chaos Dwarves take on Let's Do a League, Jabcool's Bretonians, I remembered you two. ICBBL Fly High Monkeys, that was Hype, take on Speed Nuts, that was Miggledy Higgins, who has a different name, but I'm going to stick with Miggledy Higgins because it's funnier, and his dwarfs, or her dwarfs. Amarons, Sauron's Amazons take on Heralds of the Grief Time, the Chaos team led by... Damn it. Magnus, yes. Malice in Wonderland, Undo, take on Brittle Bones, Thunder's Undead team. I remembered you all. Okay, good. And we're not going to have a look at the schedule for Steel. So, Steel C, in theory I should know this one, because I'm in this one, but there's still people I don't know. So we got AD, we got Smoothie, we got Sam. I think Sam has a different name. No, you're Sam in both places. Okay then. Upsy Dups or Danusiski Payo, DRP. Exploit Snake, who's also called Snake in Discord. Hakurin, who's a returning player, of course. Rilganon, I think, has a different name. No, he's also Rilganon, sorry. And Itaner is Smoothie the Raccoon. So, different name, but long time known different name. So, let's have a look what happened. Smoothie the Raccoon won his game against Soviet Kislev, and there were 2 pretty good passes. There was a pretty good def, and there was a pretty good pass on the Kislev team as well. So you know, lots of high flying ball madness in this game. Lots of balls in the air. Minuteman got the MVP, and I'm pretty sure he got fired because this injury was bad. And Victor, the Blitzer, got MVP, which was really good for me. So Minutemen always late. Why am I saying names? I don't know. 11, 14, 15. 15 for Cyberpunk's Not Dead, and 8, 9, 11, 13 for Soviet Kislev. So not bad for both teams. The Jamone's leveled up as well, probably at least, so that's good. And ICBBL High Time, which is also a high elf team, I believe, took on the Pretty Princesses, which is Evil Smoothie's Ogres. And the Little Mermaid got man of the match, and what a pretty Little Mermaid that is. And a Dead Lineman got man of the match. Ouch, that's a bad start. 2 deaths, oof. Good game for the Ogres. 1-0, 2 kills, great game for the Ogres, tough game for the High Elves here. And 1 expulsions. There was some Noblar fouling. Maybe some Ogre fouling too, but more likely Noblar fouling, let's be honest. Oh man, there wasn't good SPP here. So 9 overall, 4 in the end, because the 5 SPP guy is dead. And 12 for Ogres. That's a really good start for Ogres. Overgrown Fish, the Lizardmen team, against Neville and the Helicopters. Nope, don't remember what that is. Dark Elves, okay then. So, nothing exciting happened, Gobby the Skink. Goby? Let's go with Goby. That sounds better than Gobby. Gobby sounds disgusting. Goby the Skink got MVP, and NH65 Dolphin, the Helicopter, got MVP. I mean, the Lineman got MVP. 10 for Overgrown Fish, and 11 for Neville and the Helicopters. Jad Killers, I'm going to say Orcs, but I don't remember, and Bobby's Your Uncles. I don't remember what these were either. Nope. I just don't remember. Right, Underworld, Jad Killers, and Bobby's Your Uncles, Orcs. There we go. This is my group, and I don't remember all these teams. So, nothing exciting happened, but Zwickrot got man of the match, and Bob the Basher. That's a song just waiting to happen, isn't it? Bob the Basher. Anyway, 7 for Underworld, and 10 for Orcs. Right, let's have a look. So we'll start off with my game against Smoothie the Raccoon. So in Soviet Kislev, long legs leave you. Nothing exciting happened, but a lineman died. I think he was a lineman anyway. I guess he was a lineman. Was he a lineman? He must have been a lineman. Surely he's a lineman. Yes. Ah, yes. Vorotin. Leonid Vorotin died, of course. I was just writing letters to his grandmother, and I forgot about him. But there we go. He died. And, nothing overly exciting happened otherwise. I got a blitzer who's 1 away from leveling, which is good. I got a catcher who's an MVP away from leveling, and a lineman who needs a touchdown, but we're not likely to touchdown with linemen, so even though he did in the first game, to be fair. So maybe we'll make Roman a legend, who knows. But Smoothie the Raccoon had a much rougher game. I'm not gonna lie, he got smashed, and it wasn't pretty. It was going really well until it wasn't. It was one of those games. But he picked up plus strength on a blitzer. That's awesome sauce, man. There we go. And bought the Apothecary. Yeah, he didn't have an Apothecary in our game, so... Oh, no, he did actually. I think he used the Apothecary. I don't know. I don't remember. So he either bought the Apothecary or he didn't buy anything. So there were 2 M&Gs. Yeah, these 2 were M&Gs, Sexy Pistols and Bad for Your Brains, and there were 2 permanent injuries that got fired. So there was Green Dime, and there was Minuteman, and I believe that was a catcher and a lineman. So that's a tough start for this team, and they're gonna have a difficult second game, I guess, because of that. So I sympathise with you. I did some damage, and it was pretty tough. It was definitely pretty tough. So, Evil Smoothies, the Pretty Princesses. This was also a bit of a brutal game. The Damsel in Disney Stress. This 6 Ogre build, which is great fun. We picked up an Apothecary. We don't have a team reroll. We do have Guard on an Ogre, which is fairly standard. And we have 1 Noblar who's 3 away from leveling. So overall that's a good start for... Yeah. Who's Raya? That's a princess I don't know, but okay. I don't remember who Meridar is either, to be honest, so yes. Okay. Raja, Angus, Tuk Tuk, Miko, Olaf. Okay, so you've gone for support characters as well. Is Raya from... Yeah, I think I know who Raya is, okay. Or was that Merida? I don't know. Okay, never mind. My modern Disney knowledge is really crap, to be fair. And they were playing the High Elf team. High Elf team. Why can't I see High Elf team? I'm on them. ICBBL High Time under Rilganon. 2 deaths is the hardest thing, of course. And I didn't say what they were. I don't know why I put... I think they were both linemen, to be fair. And yeah, Crimthund and that MVP Murdek Tirdek both died. And fortunately one of them was a complete rookie, but the MVP obviously hurts. So we just got 2 on a lineman and 2 on a blitzer, which is not ideal. And only 20k. Oof, the dice went really against you in terms of funds as well. You can't even get an apothecary. Rough start. Rough start for the elves so far in this group. That's all the elves actually. So rough start for the elves in this group in general. Then we have Overgrown Fish, Hakurin's Lizman. Why am I going there? I don't know, but I am now, so we're going there. Yeah, it's just got to be leveled up. So block on a skink, and another skink is 3 SPP away from leveling. And there's a missing skink. A skink missing in action. Did he die? I don't know. I don't have notes on this missing skink, but there's a missing skink for some reason. I guess there was a death that I didn't take note of. I think it did say that there was a death, so that would explain that. But doubles on the skink, getting block, that's always nice. And who are the Overgrown Fish? Neville and the Helicopters. Sam's Dark Elves. Oh, sorry, there was a motto, I think. No, there wasn't. Okay. Busted Armor on a lineman. And that's all we got. So, MVP on Dolphin, obviously. And Neville is 3 points away from scoring. From leveling, sorry. And Hokum B is also close to leveling as well. So, we picked up an apothecary for this team. Bust armor value kind of sucks, but may as well keep him. He's going to be, I don't know, maybe the loner's a bit better. Hard to say. I still haven't finished my coffee. Really should finish it. Oh, yeah, that's cold. That's horrible. Okay. So, then Rusiski Payo. Bing Bam Bosh. Bob is your uncles. Nothing exciting here, really. No apothecary yet. That's probably where the gold is going, though. Bob the Basher. Obviously, that 1 point away. And Bob the Brutal, the Blackrook, is a touchdown away from leveling. Nothing else worth saying, really, here. And his opponent was... Wait, who's left? Who haven't I... Ah, Exploit Snake and his Underworld Denizens. Sorry, I thought that was the Ogre team because of the symbol. So, 1KC Jadpet. We got the minus armor on a Goblin. Probably fired. We got enough for an Apothecary, but haven't bought it yet. And nothing else exciting. So, close to leveling up on Swikrot. And that's basically it. Skaven Blitzer picked up some SPP as well, though. That's obviously good news. Okay, so who am I going to forget? I'm going to forget Sam, I'm going to forget Snake. I might actually forget Hakurin, even though I know him. And Rilganon and Smoothie. Okay, let's have a look. So, Bob is your uncles. DRP's Orcs take on Cyberpunks Are Not Dead. Smoothie the Raccoons. Anime Rejects, or Elven Union. That's going to be a tough matchup after the losing some pieces too. So, Jadkill is the Underworld led by Exploit Snake. I remembered. Take on Neville and the Helicopters, the Dark Elves led by Sam. The Overgrown Fish, Hakurin's Lizardmen take on the Pretty Princesses, Evil Smoothie's Ogres, and ICBBL High Time take on Soviet Kislev. Who am I playing next week? I am playing Rilganon. I knew I'd forget one of you. There we go. Rilganon. Sorry I forgot you, but I'll remember after next week because we will play each other. So I get to play against Rilganon and his High Elves, the other elf team. Hopefully there's slightly less blood in that matchup. And no point looking at the leaderboard here. So, Steel D. So, Positron Mike, Goblin Marine, Maradrag, Beer Monkey, Snowdude. Snowdude is new, Zakora is new, Bloodshot I believe is new, and I know Jeff B, so there we go. 3 new people and 5 people that I'm either very familiar with or at least somewhat familiar with in this group. Let's have a look then. Right, let's try top tier. I haven't played Anaheim Crush, and that is Goblin Marine, and I don't know who Anaheim Crush is, but yeah, that game hasn't happened yet, so that's going to happen hopefully today. So that's Jeff B, and where is he? Goblin Marine, and his Undead. Undead Elven Union. This game hasn't happened yet, can't talk about it, won't look at those teams. Fantastic Eclipse, which is a vampire team, took on Standard Model Orcs, which is a Orc team, and the Orcs did pretty well there. So, 1 pass on the vampire team, that's fun. Nothing on the Orc team. Thrall Julius Belmont got man of the match, and Muon, the Black Orc, got man of the match. Black Orcs getting man of the match is always good. 6 for the Vamps, and what's that? 11, 13, 15 for Standard Model Orcs. Smoothie Criminals, which is Beer Monkey's Dark Elves. I believe you're playing Dark Elves, and the Masters of Pleasure, which I believe are also Dark Elves. No, they're Chaos. Yes, they're Chaos. I want to say that that is the Bloodshot guy, I think. Maybe. We'll check in a minute. So, nothing exciting on that side. 1 pass on the side of the Elves. Witch Elf again gets man of the match. This time levels 2. And Chaos Warrior gets man of the match. So, good man of the match there. 9. We got Rat Boy again. 9 is for Smoothie Criminals, the Dark Elves, and 10 for the Masters of Pleasure, the Chaos team. I want to check that I was right. Yes, Bloodshot is leading the Chaos team. And we be the Norse. Not sure, and Pacific Pirates also not sure. Obviously Norse against Skaven. I knew the teams, I was trying to think of the coaches, sorry. That wasn't very clear. Nothing exciting happened. Oh, Expulsion on North side, that's kind of exciting. So Olaf, the lineman, got MVP, and Toothless Bill, the line rat, got minus armor value, but also MVP. In terms of SPP, we got 10-17 on Norse, Hainut, and 10 on Skaven side. So, right. Let's have a look at everything but the 2 games that I haven't played then. So starting with Positron Mike and his Standard Model Orcs. Okay, so Positron Mike is leading the Orcs. We picked up Guard on Z0. And was there a def or something here? Because there seems to be a guy missing. Let's see. Where are they? There they are. Nope. Okay, just that. He's just moved them all around to confuse me, I guess. 4, 8, 10, 11. Oh no, that is 11 players. Okay. Picked up Apothecary though, it looks like. So that's been the only change. The Plus Guard and the Apothecary on this team. And Positron Mike was playing against who? Against Fantastic Eclipse. Where are they? Maradrag. Okay. Blood will NTO. Blood will not be spilled at all. Also picked up the Apothecary, I guess, and a Vampire out with MNG. I don't know why I clicked on him. Here we go. Obviously a Thrall is 1 step away from leveling up, but that's not exactly what you want, to be fair, so that's not ideal. And these guys haven't played, so we'll skip over them. So Beer Monkey, shout out to Beer Monkey as well when I'm at it. What is the 084? Okay. So, shout out to Beer Monkey, who's also a resident coach who does a lot of streaming for ICBBL in general. 084. If you haven't checked out Beer Monkey, then by all means do. He streams all of his games in ICBBL, and he also streams quite a lot of CCL as well. By all means, check him out, have a look, and obviously be nice as always, but that's somebody worth looking at. So, Smoothie Criminals and his... Beer Monkey and his Smoothie Criminals, the Dark Elf team. Picked up 2 MNGs, I believe, and we picked up Strength on this Witch Elf. Starting off strong there. Not that Beer Monkey needs any help, but he gets some help with a plus Strength Witch. Yikes, and also picked up Apothecary. Righto. And who is Beer Monkey playing? Beer Monkey, I'm on the wrong page now. Let's go back to my notes. And Steel and D, there we go. Beer Monkey was playing the Masters of Pleasure, and apparently nothing happened. But let's have a look at Bloodshot's Masters of Pleasure. Is Bloodshot his name in Discord as well? I doubt it. Where are they? Crow. His name is Crow on... Yeah, he's the only one with a different name actually. So Crow on Discord. Yeah, nothing happened, but the Chaos Warrior obviously picked up MVP, which is really useful, and we got a Beastman who's one touchdown away from leveling as well, so that's great. No Apothecary yet, can afford it, that's probably where the gold is going. And then Snow Dude or Snowy Dude in Discord, and the Crazy Norse team. I'm going to stick with it's a Crazy Norse team, and yup, as the motto there. We got enough for an Apothecary, and he survived the first game, so money is probably going to an Apothecary, but we'll see. Nothing overly exciting, but we have a lineman who's 1 point away, obviously. We got a Berserker who's actually 1 injury away from leveling up, and a touchdown away for both Thrower and for Yeti. And Yeti has already picked up 3. Wait, did he score? I hope he scored. He scored a touchdown. In his first game, the Yeti scored a touchdown, so Fenrir has the chance to score a 2nd touchdown. So he's just become my favorite player in Steel, probably. So, Snowy Dude, I love you too. There we go. We got a lot of love today, apparently, in these rundowns. And then last match was Pacific Pirates against they were the ones who were facing the Norse, actually. Sorry. So yes, the last their opponent pillaged the Pacific Pirates, Sakura's Skaven, and a lot of damage was done. That's mostly what happened here. So yeah, busted armor on a lineman, busted movement on a Storm Vermin, which kind of sucks, busted movement on a Gutter, which very much sucks, and I think this is M&G. No, it's a Niggle. Oh wow. And Niggle on a Thrower. Yikes. That's a... Yeah, that's gonna be a yikes for me, man. Well, we're one touchdown away from getting 1 Gutter Runner leveled up, but that's a rough start for a Skaven team. It's not even like he can really replace anything at the moment. He's not far off replacing the Thrower, but I don't know if you want to replace the Niggle piece, to be honest. This one probably hurts the most. Minus movement Storm Vermin is not the end of the world. Who cares about linemen? Alona works in favor, but oof, that's a rough start. That's really unlucky. Is that everybody who's actually played the game? I believe so. Yes. Okay, so next week we've got Anaheim Crush, which is probably one of the 2 teams that hasn't played yet, against Positron Mike's Standard Model Orcs. The Masters of Pleasure, which was Bloodshot or Crow's Chaos, take on Let's Try Top Tier Goblin Marines Undead. Pacific Pirates, that Broken Skaven team. Who's in charge of the Broken Skaven team? Zakora. Zakora take on Fantastic Eclipse, the vampires led by Meradreg, and we be the Norse, the Snowy Dude Crazy Norse guys against Smoothie Criminals, Beer Monkeys, Dark Elves. So Anaheim Crush is Jeff B then, yeah? Yeah. There we go then. Alright, and then we'll have a look at... That was D, so let's have a look at E. We're almost there. We're almost home. Who we got here? Warden, Chewbacca is new to me, Drew Pickles is new to me, Turin, Siren is new to me, Artenix is new to me, Uthi has a different name I think, but I believe they're new to me, and AI opponent doesn't count obviously. So do we have different names in Discord? We probably do. Scion is Scion, that one's easy. Artenix is Artenix, that one's easy. Uthi is Uthi, that one's easy. Odd Status, who's that? So Drew Pickles is DXEM, and Chewbacca is Chewbacca. So yeah, just one difference, Drew Pickles. I'm not going to remember who's who in this group, I can tell you that now. But German Bay Packers and Unheard Academicals haven't played their game yet, so we won't be looking at that. That's Warden, I know that much. And I want to say Uthi. Are there the two coaches that haven't played? I think so. So Turnover Squad. I feel like I should remember what that is, but I don't. Against Odd Status, which was the Kislev team. Let's have a look at them first. Dark Elves. Okay, Turnover Squad, the Dark Elves. One pass, which is cool. And a death straight away with an expulsion as well for the Kislevites, which is not so cool. In terms of SPP, we got 8 for Kislev and we got 11 for Dark Elves. So there's that. Mathlin's Merchantmen, who I believe are humans, and Waldenhof Bloodsuckers, who I believe are vampires. No, they're Bretonians. Okay, so Bretonians, nothing exciting happened. Vampires, nothing exciting happened. 2-1 to the Bretonians. Blitzer got man of the match, always want that. Vampire got man of the match, always want that. So Duke Rex Roth and Tien Il Eliminato the first. 8 for the Vampires and 13 for the Bretonians. Oh no, one more game. One more game. Like a rat out of hell, Skaven, Woodchuck chucking wood, Wood Elves. Yes. 5 passes. Awesome. I don't remember who this coach is, but another person that I love. And nothing else happened. 2-2. So Line Rat with a injury got man of the match, and Lineman got man of the match as well. Not ideal men of the match in this game here. Lots of SPP though, wow. So 10, 23 felt like a rat out of hell, and 10, 15 for Woodchuck chucking wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Okay, Warden hasn't played yet, so we'll start off with Chewbacca's Woodchuck chucking wood. So we got a Busted Movement War Dancer. That's a bad start, with 1 touchdown away from leveling as well, but he may already be fired, to be honest. We got the Apothecary. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets replaced, to be honest. He's an expensive replacement, though, so maybe not. We'll see what happens. See what happens in the next game in terms of that, but probably be kept for now. And then that lineman who got man of the match obviously is 1 point away as well, and there's a second lineman who's a touchdown away, so that's what we're looking at there. A bit of a tough start for the Wood Elves as well, though, and Chewbacca having a busted movement. Game 1, not ideal. And Wood Elves playing Skaven. Where does Skaven go? There they are. Ah, El Miko is leading like a rat out of hell. Okay. So El Miko is like a rat out of hell. Nothing exciting here. There's a lineman and a gutter runner who's 1 away from leveling, and that's it. And there's a Apothecary in the team now, which wasn't there before, I believe. 2 points on Storm Vermin as well, which is also quite useful, of course. And then Drew Pickles and his Odd Status with his Kislevite team. Who died on this team, actually? Where are they? That side. A catcher died. Oh dear. So we lost a positional. A catcher died. We've gone for the Bear 2-catcher Blitzer build, which is fairly standard with 3 team rerolls. Can't afford the Apothecary. That's probably where we're going next. And we haven't managed to pick up any levels, but obviously there's a lineman who got MVP who's 1 SPP away from leveling up. It's a pretty slow start for the Kislevites and tough death with the catcher, unfortunately. And who do they play against? They played against Turnover Squads, that Dark Elf team. Where are they? There they are, Scion's Dark Elves. Nothing exciting here either, so linemen basically are the only ones close to leveling. 1 needs a touchdown and 1 needs 1 point, so that's where that stands. No Apothecary yet, can't afford it. That's tough. That's a hard start. And Turin and his vampires Waldenhof Bloodsuckers counts that count. Got a vampire 1 away and we got a vampire touchdown away, so all the SPP went to vampires, which is what you want. And 3 vampire build with the Apothecary already. Pretty solid start for vampires, actually. That's fine. Obviously better if you get a level, but overall probably not complaining about that result for them. And they played against the Bretonians. So Artnix's Maflin's Merchantman, Squid the Fish. And again, nothing too exciting, but the SPP went to the right place at least. Blitzer with 5, 2 blockers with 3 apiece, and another blocker with 2. So overall, probably pretty happy with that opening for Bretonnians, to be fair. Can't afford the Apothecary, so that's probably where some of this gold is going as well. And the last two teams haven't played each other, so we'll move on. Next week then, we got Elmiko's Like a Rat Out of Hell against DXEM's Odd Status Kislev team, Skaven against Kislev. The German Bay Packers, this dwarf team led by... Were they dwarves actually? Yeah, they were dwarves. This dwarf team led by Uthi take on Maflin's Merchantman, that Bretonnian team. Who's the coach for the Bretonnians? Led by Artnix. Okay, it's going to take me some time to get used to you guys, sorry. Unheard Academicals, that's Wardens Undead, or are they Necromantic? No, they are Undead. Okay, Undead take on Turnover Squad, the Dark Elves. Led by Scion, yeah, okay, and Woodchuck Chucking Wood, the Wood Elf team. Chewbacca, okay, and Chewbacca takes on Turin's vampire team, so that's what's happening next week. And finally, F. So, King Lodos is back, D-Man, Falconmerc, Frackboy I don't really know, Catburst, McNaughton, Scooter, and Kamin Zimmer. I think I know Kamin Zimmer? I'm not sure actually. I don't know Frackboy. I think that's the only one. Otherwise I think I've seen all these people. So, I'm still probably not going to remember who's playing what, to be fair though, but we'll see what happened this week. Everyone's played, that's good. So the Highland Avengers, which I believe is a dwarf team, led by McNaughton, took on Handball Lizards, which I guess are a lizard team. Don't remember who's leading them. So one pass for the dwarfs. What? Okay. And Buckfast Barnes, the Troll Slayer, got MVP, and he also leveled, which is really good. That's a good start for McNaughton there. And nothing too exciting, but MVP on a Lizardman at least, on a Saurus at least, which is also very good with HC Erlangen. So that's 13 and 8. 13 for the dwarfs and 8 for the lizards in terms of SPP. Then AV7 Strong, ICBBL. Elven Union? Maybe Elven Union. And plus Devine, Bretonnians. I don't remember the coaches off the top of my head, but I do remember it's a Bretonnian team. 2 passes for the Elven Union team. Yes, they are Elven Union. And 3 passes for Bretonnians. It's a lot of passing in this game. Awesome sauce. So Lineman, who took an injury, gets MVP, and Blocker gets MVP, which is kind of where you want it to go. So that's awesome. 7 for the Elven Union, and a lot. 12, 17, 20. 20 for the Bretonnian team. Looks like a good result for the Bretonnians, actually. 2-0 in that game. That's a really good result for Bretonnians, actually. And the Desert Sessions, I remember they're an elf team of some description, but I don't remember which. And Crimson Cult, which I think are Chaos. 2-0. No, they are not Chaos at all, they are Khemri. Khemri and High Elves, there we go. So, Desert Sessions, 1 pass for them, and Blitzer gets 10 points with MVP, which is really good. Level up there. And Blitzer gets MVP, which is also what you want, so that's great. In terms of SPP, we got 14 for the High Elves, and we got 7 for Khemri. It's a bit of a slow day for Khemri, unfortunately. And that was a High Elf win, 2-0. And then the only rodents I'll use, which is D-Man's Underworld, and Kung Fu Action Jacksons, don't even remember what they are. Kislev, okay. So, 1 pass from the Underworld, and 1 expulsion, there was some fouling. 1 pass from Kislev, awesome. So, Swift Gobbo the Gobbo got MVP, and Eco Always, the lineman, got MVP, and he also took an injury, so we'll have a look at that in a moment. And 13 for Underworld, and 8 for Kislev. Let's have a look at these teams then. So, King Lodos, the High Elves, the Desert Sessions, Seclusion, Drugs, and Tunes. That blitzer picked up strip ball, and the thrower is 2 points away from leveling up. So that's not a bad start for High Elves. They don't have enough for a Apothecary, which makes the second game a little bit nerve-wracking. But overall, good start for King Lodos there. And who did he play against again? He played against... Where are they? Crimson Cult. Okay, he played against the Khemri team. Khemri team had a good slow start, like I said, so take it easy, I'm new. Okay, Frackboy is actually a new coach as well, and at least the MVP went to the right player, so there's a Blitzerer who's 1 point away, but otherwise nothing too exciting on this team at the moment. Bench is probably the first call of action as soon as you have enough gold, I guess, but yeah, that's a bit of a slow start, but that's fine. Then D-Man and the only rodents I'll use, the Underworld. Thanks for killing the warrior, Mike. So... nothing, actually. So there's Blitzer, who's 1 point away, and Goblin, who we don't care about, is 1 point away. Then there is some more on a Blitzer as well, but overall not too exciting as an opening. I think he's just bought the Apothecary, but he may have already had it. So 40 gold. He can buy another Goblin if he wants to. Don't think he wants another Goblin though, not yet. But it's something that can maybe be added in the future. And who was he playing as well? He was playing the Kislev team, Falcon Mercs, Kung Fu, Action Jacksons. Looking dangerous both on camera and off. So yes, Chuck Norris, because of course Chuck Norris is 3 points away from scoring. Then we got 2 injuries, busted movement on a lineman. Might see him fired long term, and MNG on a lineman as well, not so bad. And then obviously that lineman who got MVP is 1 point away from leveling up as well. 1 SPP on a catcher somewhere as well, so that's where the pass was. Slow development for Kislev so far. Fairly standard build though. It's the first Kislev team I've seen that had a standard starting build. And then Catbus is plus Divine. We got 2 levels actually, both blitzers. Both blitzers got dodge, and then Block who's 1 point away, and Blocker who has 1 SPP. And I think we picked up the Apothecary if we didn't already have it, so there's that as well. That's good. That's pretty good development for an opening game as Bretonnia. And Bretonnia played against AV7 Strong, which was the Elven Union team led by Scooter. And Fanboy and Fanboy both got MNG. Fanboy 3, Fanboy 4. We got 1 SPP on catcher, 1 SPP on thrower, but nothing else exciting, and not enough money to buy an Apothecary. That's a rough start for this Elven Union team. The Elves have not had a good start in Steel so far. And we're almost at the end, so the Elves have not had a good start in did I say Silver? In Steel, sorry. Haven't had a good start in Steel at all. Alright then, and last game was the Dwarfs against the Lizards. So let's start off with McNaughton's Highland Avengers. Apothecary bought. Mighty Blow on Trollslayer, because of course. And Runner is 2 points away from leveling as well, so that's awesome, with 2 SPP on a Blitzer, so it's a pretty good start for Dwarfs. Not gonna lie. And then lastly, the Lizardmen under Kamin Zimmer. Is Kamin Zimmer on Discord? I think so, but I'll check. Yeah, the only one who actually has a different name is the High Elf coach, so I'll go back to him in a second because I haven't said who he is on Discord. But okay, there's a Skink who is 1 touchdown away, and Saurus obviously got MVP, so that's great, and there's no Croc score. Did a Croc score die? A Croc score did not die. This person just didn't start with a Croc score. Right, it's this weird team. Okay. I don't know. Lizardman without a Croc score is a very weird situation. So, yeah. That's all, basically. So, who was the person I wanted to say had a different name? Yeah, who are you leading? The Desert Sessions, yes. So Aha, so King Lotus in game is actually 100 eyes in Discord, right? So he's in both silver and steel, and he's 100 eyes in Discord. So I should have said it in the silver part through, but I forgot. So that's all these teams? Yes, that's all these teams. Alright then. So who's playing next week then? Handball Lizards. That Lizard team led by... I remember your name, but I can't remember how to say it off the top of my head. So Kamin Zimmer, yeah? Kamin Zimmer. And Kung Fu Action Jackson's the Kislavite team led by Falconmerk. The only versions I'll use D-Man's Underworld against Crimson Cult, the Khemri, led by Frackboy, new coach. Is that your name, Frackboy? I think so. Desert Sessions 100 Eyes against Plus Devine, that's Catbus. AV7 Strong, Scooters, Elven Union against the Highland Avengers, McNaughton's Dwarfs. Oof, okay. We don't look at leaderboard. Alright. We're done. Good. That's it for this rundown. Thank you guys for watching if you have been in chat with me in Steam, and thank you everybody for watching if you have been watching on YouTube after the fact. I appreciate all of you, and anybody who just randomly watched this for some reason, I appreciate you too. But I have no idea why you'd be watching it. Editor AD here. Thank you for watching that recap. I do this every Tuesday. I go through the whole pyramid and the steel as well, and at the end I leave a clip from the last game. I'm not in gold though, so the clip from gold will be for some of the other things I do on stream. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now. We're using him to pick a ball. Good. Sidesteps over here, yes. I didn't want to follow, I wanted to stay, but never mind. I wanted to follow, I'm glad I followed. It was the best decision I've ever made. I am a tactical genius who knows what he's doing. Yes, yes, yes.